Cooking with wood. Sugar, it's sweet, it's delicious. It's bad for you. Don't eat sugar. Never eat sugar. Ever, ever, ever. It'll kill you. That's a lie. No, sugar's not the best thing in the world for you. And a lot of you know that I actively try not to consume sugar. Sure, I get some here and there, like I have a banana every once in a while, like everyone else. We all love bananas. Kim just looked for them because they're usually there, but I moved them over there. Kim, if you want to get a shot of the bananas, yes. But I try not to eat sugar, so I come up with a lot of alternatives. Ironically enough, a bunch of cereal just came in, which it's a sponsor for another video, so I'm not gonna talk about it right now, but it has no sugar and it's delicious. And that's the thing I feel like a lot of people get confused on. You hear no sugar and you immediately think to yourself, well, that's gotta suck. If it has no sugar, how can it be good? Well, here's the thing, you dum-dum. Sugar substitute. You know what sugar does? It makes things sweet, but it's not the only thing that can make things sweet. There's a lot of other things that can make stuff sweet, like Swerve. It's actually one of the best brands of sugar substitute because it's made with erythritol, which is easy on the pooper. Because here's what you gotta look out for, actually. I got a perfect example. Pigs. You know them, you love them. They give us bacon, they're a sweet treat on a Sunday afternoon. These are candy pigs, don't get them confused. But it's made with 24 grams of sugar alcohol, and the sugar they used is maltitol. Maltitol? This is the poop sugar. If you eat too much of this, you will poop your freaking brains out. If I have more than 5 or 6 of these little piggies, I'm oinking all the way to the bathroom for the rest of the night, and Kim has to deal with my toots in bed. It sucks. I actually don't eat these because I don't want to get tooty. So look for a sugar substitute that won't do that. You can Google it online, and erythritol is one of them. Now, heavy whipping cream, no sugar. Who would have thunk it? You know what else has no sugar? Chicken embryos. You know what else has no sugar? Vanilla extract. You think it would because it's vanilla, but it's vanilla extract and it has no sugar. There's one more thing that has no sugar. Classic butter, just like mama makes it. Do you know what happens when you mix all this stuff together? Well, nothing. But you know what happens when you mix it all together and you stick it in one of these? Oh, that's right, baby. 20 to 25 minutes later, your quart of ice cream will be ready. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna make some ice cream. Ah! We'll make coffee flavored ice cream. Coffee, chocolate chip.
You know what I do want to find in my ice cream?
What?
Sugar.
No, oh, you got me. No. So what you're gonna need, I don't know if you guys care about the recipe, but you're gonna need 2 full cups of thickened cream. Then 1 whole stick of butter. Seems like a lot, but you'll be surprised how much butter is used in things that you eat. You wanna soften that bad boy up like a grandpa's gums. Takes about 30 to 40 seconds. If I can be real for a second, I do highly recommend trying to cut out sugar and carbs from your diet as much as possible. You'll be surprised, especially if you're looking to lose weight. Those 2 things, you'll start dropping weight in no time. All right, then you take your fake sugar, which I haven't used in a while, so it's getting kind of clumpy. All right, so 1/4 cup of sugar. You kind of just mix that up in your butter, and there you have a nice buttery, sugary mix. So you want to grab 3 eggs, and before you crack them open, you want to do a little bit of a, all right, smash those 2 together, perfect. You pick the best ones that way. So this is a skill you may need to develop. It's a skill I've mastered throughout the years. It's the skill of very grossly separating the yolk.
What you gonna do with the yolks, pal?
The same thing a good bodybuilder always does with his yolks.
God, no.
So you take your yolk, waste not, what not. Actually, I used to do 2, but I'm now remembering I refined my recipe and I realized that 1 egg works better. So then we take our mix. Remember our cream from earlier? You just pour that in there. You just throw all that together. Now I know how it looks. Calm down. Have you ever seen someone make ice cream before? No sugar, it looks the same way every time, believe me. All right, make sure you get all of that disgusting butter, fake sugar out of there. The first few times I did it, it was perfect, like this smooth, delicious recipe. But I started like ditching the recipe and finding my own ways of doing it. And somewhere along the line, I started combining stuff in a way that caused the butter to get real gloopy and like stodgy. Essentially, it's not blending correctly. So What? I never claimed to be a chef, okay? Doing the best I can with what talents I have. All right, cool. You get your blender. Put that in there. Oh, we didn't put in the vanilla extract. Isn't that? We can do it now. It's fine. Then you just blend it all up. Now you want to grab a new bowl because this one's going to have all the stodgy bits in it I was talking about earlier. I don't know if I'm making this sound delicious, but believe me, there are people out there that would try my ice cream because of the lumps. You want to make sure we got them all, which we should have. Usually there isn't any after this. That's just all froth.
Okay. Yeah.
Calm down, Kimberly.
Bit of froth, eh?
This usually doesn't happen, I promise. All right, so believe it or not, please stop filming the cat. We have ice cream. That's the base, but now if I'm gonna make coffee, I probably should have planned this earlier. I'm gonna make a espresso shot so we can pour it in there. So I've made a lot of this ice cream a bunch of times. Right now we have the base recipe. Sometimes I'll throw in like vanilla bean and then make like legit vanilla ice cream. I've made mint chocolate chip. That's actually pretty easy. You just put in some peppermint and then chocolate chips. I've made rum and raisin, which was probably my favorite one I've done. I've made maple pecan or pecan maple. What's that one called? Maple pecan, right? The only thing I can't get is chocolate. I can't figure out chocolate. You're supposed to use cocoa powder, which I have. It's got no sugar in it, but it thickens it up so, Annoyingly, we're gonna have to have an intermission because I have to put this in the freezer for like, I don't know, 25 minutes. This is why they do the whole like, here's one we prepared earlier thing. Figuring it out now, cooking channels, I'm onto you. Thought you were sneaky, thought you were getting away with it. All right, cool. Now here's the fun part. You get to put the coffee in. You gotta be careful though, because you don't wanna heat up your mixture too much. And you got this hot coffee I just made, some hot espresso. Now I know from experience that this might be enough. You can almost not have too much coffee in your ice cream. It's really good. I'm gonna put in a teeny tiny bit more vanilla extract just to bring up that sweet flavor. This also obviously sweetens it up as well. Oh guys, you're so dumb. Let me explain this to you one more time because I know you're already down there in the comments. You cannot taste the mother frickin' difference. I'm telling you right now. It's not Splenda. Splenda gives sugar-free stuff a bad rap. Splenda is gross. Splenda is artificial. Splenda, I don't even know what Splenda is made from. It's like fake artificial crap and it has a taste. Like it sweetens things, sure, but it legitimately has a taste and that taste is disgusting and you can always taste when sugar-free stuff is made with Splenda. I hate it. Believe me guys, I'm with you. I hate it. But these sugar sweeteners like that are made from like plants and naturally sourced things and a lot of things that don't have flavor. You can find naturally sourced things that have a flavor like monk fruit and a lot of people like the extra weird little kick that it gives things. Personally, I don't. I like my sugar-free substitute to taste exactly like sugar because that's the whole point, substitute. And that's what this is gonna taste like. You will not taste a difference. There's not gonna be that weird, annoying aftertaste that sugar-free stuff has. It's just gonna be delicious, guys. It's gonna be the best thing you've ever had. So here's the next annoying we have to wait, and I wish I had one prepared earlier. You can throw that mix straight into here and start churning it, but I've had much better success putting it in the freezer and just like chilling it and getting it nice and cool. That way when you throw it in here, it will definitely churn up like real quick. And because I put hot coffee into this one, warming up the whole liquid, I'm gonna have to wait. So thank you so much, Kim, for filming all this part. We'll cut back here in a little bit. Cooking with wood. So we probably really haven't waited long enough to do this next part, but it's getting late. I actually did do a test because once you let it sit for a bit, whatever flavor you put in like really starts to come out. And it's like pretty coffee, so it's a good thing we didn't put more in. Surprisingly, I haven't done espresso in it before. I've done like coffee pot coffee, and that really changes the color. The espresso kind of it gave it a tinge of beige, but it doesn't really look like coffee ice cream. These are Lily's dark chocolate baking chips sweetened with stevia. It's a different kind of sugar substitute. It's from a plant. Also, it's ethereal. It's the same kind of sugar, so it won't give you the They're Tutti Booties. Throw that in there. Don't want to do too much. Sometimes I crush them up, but I'm being lazy today. So this really annoyingly loud grinding noise will now sound throughout the halls of our house for the next 25 minutes. And then we should have ice cream. So once again, nothing's prepared in advance. See you back here in 20-25 minutes. In the meantime, here's my fat cat being lazy. He's sunbathing next to the freaking studio light. You sweet, adorable little loser. Oh, you think you're at the beach? You think you're sun tanning? Huh? You're already orange. I could probably use a few more minutes to really stiffen up, but as I always say, time is of the essence. A little bit soft, figure it out later. You know what I'm trying to say? Do you want to come get a look? I wanted to say as well, I have this fancy thing. I actually did invest in one of these because I knew I wanted to make ice cream legit. It like churns it up and makes it like really good consistency. But you know how I just put it in the freezer to kind of, you know, you could just leave it. You could literally just take the mixture, put it in the freezer, freeze it up, and you would get ice cream that way. It just wouldn't be as fluffy. But it's ice cream. Like, it's literally delicious ice cream with chocolate chips. Kim, you want to do a taste? Okay, what do you think?
Pretty good.
Now, can you taste any difference between that and regular ice cream? You're like, you want to be at it? You're like, no, I can't.
Oh, no.
What? What happened? Yeah, it's the chocolate chips in there.
Butter chunk.
No, there's no butter chunks. I blended it. There's no butter chunks. Screw you, Kim. There's no butter chunks. You saw me blend it. I don't know what you had, but there's no butter chunks. It's perfectly smooth. Waste not, want not. So usually what I do is I scoop all the ice cream in here, put it in the freezer. I'll eat this over the next few weeks. I won't go too crazy because it does have dairy and, you know, my ass is a mess. I can't have that fake sugar because I'll get like tooty, but also if I eat too much of this because it's dairy, I also have a lactose problem. So I try not to have too much. And I know there's lactose-free milk and stuff, but it doesn't really, heavy cream is the best. I've actually done this with coconut milk, which was really good, but it tastes like coconut. So you have to be prepared for that. And then I usually like get the scrapings out of the bowl and I eat this now. And then I save the good stuff for later. That is how I make ice cream. This time we have coffee chocolate chip, but I can do any flavor, baby. I'm a master chef, I'm a mastermind. Hey, if you're out there and you want a cooking show, or a sweet treat desserts or something like that, and you're like, hey, we're looking for the next hot contestant to take home the big $1 million cash prize, throw in a free car. I'm your contestant, baby, as long as every round is ice cream. And I get my machine, and I can use my same recipe, switching out the flavor profile each time. I'm bringing home that gold, baby. All right, guys, as you know, we upload every Wednesday here on the Waffle House channel, so if you don't want to miss a week of gorgeous, delicious content like this one, you should probably subscribe, hit that bell, smash that like button. If you want to see me cook something else, I grill a mean weenie.